Mike Manal from the Nerds of Color.
Hi, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
I first off, let me just say congratulations. I watched the entire show, one of the few lucky ones so far. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone, but God, what an amazing freaking show, guys!
Oh, thanks so
Congratulations.
much.
Thank you.
Laurie, I'd love to start with you. Keiko is one of the I think it's the heart and soul of this entire series. From the moment that you see her, get attacked and get eaten, all the way through, you feel her presence. And
Oh.
I think she's going to be the breakout character of this series and one of the most important figures in the MonsterVerse. I mean, what was it like creating this character alongside Matt Fraction, Chris Black, Matt Shackman, all the creatives? Your acting is part of that. What was that like for you?
Um, when I first read the script, um, I was just blown away that I write as well, but I was like, I don't think I could write this because I have all these, preconceived notions of what a Japanese woman could be in the 1950s. So when this character came along, I was like, is this allowed? And it took a while for me to do some research and come to terms with the fact that women like this could have existed and they actually did exist. So it was incredibly inspiring for me. And also, I got to speak with a woman. She was the mother of one of the writers on the show, Carl Greenfeld. He introduced me to his mother, who had moved to America from Japan around 1960. So even, it was sort of close, not quite, but close. And I was able to hear her stories on her immigration experience and what it was like as a Japanese woman, and to have she is a novelist and a painter, an award-winning, novelist and painter, and to have a career and a voice back then, what it was like, and also her life story, and her experiences of the war. And there's so many elements to Keiko that we don't, explicitly address in the show, but she comes from so much, and, she carries so much with her, and she gives so much. So I just wanted to make sure that every inch of her is filled with um history and truth, and her curiosity and passion. So it's a very abstract answer, but I had the best time playing her. And yeah.
We loved watching her. I love this character so much. It's very easy to see why everyone does as well. Anders, it's kind of a different situation for you because you're not inventing a character so much as reinventing a character. We've met
Right.
this character before in Kong Skull Island, Bill Randa, portrayed by a wonderful actor like John Goodman. What was it like to step in those shoes and to really kind of redefine who this character is beyond what we just saw in that movie?
Yeah, I mean, I like to think I didn't even step into those shoes. I took those shoes and I said, I can't fit in these shoes. I'm going to set these shoes over here. I'm going to slip into these little shoes and try and do what I can do to, bring life to young Bill Randa. They were very clear about me not having to live up to John Goodman. And I said, great, because I will let you down. But it's just fun. It's fun to be in this throuple of like people trying to find out what the heck is going on and to bring a little levity to some of these dire situations, and then also to do some more dramatic work, which I've only done some here and there, but this is a whole other bag of Godzillas.
Well, you both knocked it out of the park. This is an amazing show. You guys are amazing in this. Thank you guys so much for your time. Can't wait for everyone to see the rest of the season. Thank you.
Thank you
All
so
right, cheers,
much.
man.
Joe, hi, Eliza. How are you guys?
Good. Nice to meet you, Mike.
I'm Mike Manal
I
from
like
the
your
Nerds of Color.
background.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I had to represent today because we got a bunch, a stacked cast of amazing actors like yourselves talking about one of the best shows this year. Honestly, I'm so proud of you guys. Congratulations on Monarch.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Of course, if I can ask, so Monarch in a lot of ways kind of, it's sort of a metaphor for like big government organizations, shadowy ones too, with things in the secret and stuff like that. As actors who really have to know your characters inside and outside, how do you guys feel about the current tactics that we see with these characters? As far as let's say bringing in Kate or pursuing potential leads. I mean, do you guys feel that the ends really justify the means for these characters and this organization?
Sometimes yes, and maybe sometimes no. I think that it's complicated and not like straightforward, black and white, is what makes the show interesting. I think it's something to think about. I think a lot of the characters will have different motives and agendas and stuff like that. And as the season goes on, some people will shift, some people will dig in, and I think it'll be fun for the audience to get to decide like who's making the most compelling argument, because I think as a testament to the writing, a lot of the characters are making really compelling arguments for how to deal with this massive outside threat.
Elisa, what about you and Duvall?
Yeah, I mean, I think, they're working for Monarch. They're their own people. They have their own motives and reasons for kind of being, sort of brought to the cause, and the show will explore all of that. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but I think, the idea is that they operate, all of them to a certain extent, with their own agendas and ideas of how to survive in that world in which monsters are now real.
Absolutely.
And that takes a lot of different, unexpected forms.
Agreed. Yeah, I think honestly your characters are incredibly interesting, and there's so many questions that get raised. As someone who has seen the series, and I'm not going to spoil anything, oh god, I love where these guys go. I'm such a huge kaiju nerd, quite frankly, and honestly one of the best and biggest surprises in these first couple of episodes are seeing all the different monsters come out, especially the king of all monsters. Are you guys excited to see, without revealing anything, and this is just your hopes and dreams, are you guys excited to see any huge kaijus come out in the future, whether it's this season or future seasons of Monarch, whether it's Rodan or Mothra or anything like that? What would you guys love to see?
All of them. I mean, hopefully we get to go long enough that we get to show everybody. How fun would that be?
It's super exciting. I mean, that's the whole, idea and premise of the MonsterVerse, is just that build up and that anticipation to seeing the monsters. It's just super cool. Ideally, we'd want to see Godzilla in every single scene, right? If we did a season 2, Tim, Duvall, and Godzilla.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that.
That's the value of being in a verse, right? That there's so much to pick from. Not only like, as we were saying, like, to get to see like some of everybody's like the fan favorites, but also to even like introduce new monsters and to be a part of like expanding the MonsterVerse is like it's like, what a privilege.
Absolutely. But what I love about Monarch, and this is the final thing I'll say, is beyond just the monsters, you guys humanize these characters, and they actually make the characters in monster universes so much more interesting. So really well done, and bravo for that. Thank you for this amazing show. Hope to talk to you guys soon, and congratulations on Monarch.
Thanks so much, buddy. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Activists, directors, comments and the lectures, fanboys, professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC.